What's up, Notre Dame fans? It's your boy, Rovon Hill, a.k.a. Black Irish, and I'm back at you with a Notre Dame versus Navy breakdown. Yeah, let's get into it. Here's the thing. I'm going to be honest with y'all. Once you get to the same point that we was at last year where we're down after the Northern Illinois loss, and every game meant that we had to win it to be in the playoffs, and every game turns into a playoff game, in my opinion, all the breakdowns and the yards and the keys to the game, they kind of really don't matter to me. I mean, I'm gonna do them, and I'm gonna highlight some points of it. But honestly, up until last week at Boston College, the thing is, a win is a win. We started off 0-2, so every game was a must-win game to get to the playoffs. So all the who giving up these points and what's the yards per game and what's the special teams and all that, it don't even matter. It don't even matter. Because at this point, after that lackluster performance against Boston College, now Notre Dame has put themselves in a position to where they kind of have to win by style points. And I think Navy defense is the perfect medicine for that. Navy defense, Navy offense, Navy period. Navy is a great medicine to get us back to where we need to be as far as style points. And the spread is like, they predicted Notre Dame to win 41, something like 41-42. I mean, 41-40. Shh. That means we lost. No, 41-14. I'm going to up the ante on that. I'm thinking we're going to score. I'm going Notre Dame with a 50 ball, 52-14. Because if that same Navy team that I saw play against Temple and that I saw play against North Texas is the same team that's going to take the field against Notre Dame, woo-wee! Get them parlays or parlaying. The Navy defense is bad at in-space tackling period, and they're not athletic and they're slow. I mean, North Texas, what's his name? Michael Hawkins, the leading freshman runner in the nation. He was running them boys like hot knife through butter. What they say, hot knife through butter. Yeah. He was slicing and dicing through them boys. He had 4 touchdowns, and the Navy defensive linemen are small. They like little, I don't know because I've been watching pro, but these defensive linemen are small, and they don't get upfield. And sometimes I've seen them running like a 3-man line against North Texas. That ain't it. That ain't it. Not only that, they got 6 DBs making this their first year starting. 6 first-year starters in the secondary. That ain't gonna work out. That ain't gonna work out. And the biggest thing is the athleticism. The athletic difference between Notre Dame and Navy was big last year. It's even bigger this year. The explosiveness is bad. Here's the thing. Navy defense with the bad tackling and the non-athleticism equals Jadarian Price and Jeremiah Love going off for big games, and probably even CJ going off for a 300 ball. I'm expecting 500 yards of offense. We done done it a couple times. This ain't gonna work out for them. Their best player on defense is under 6 foot tall nose guard. What's his name? Let's get on up. Landon Robinson. He's an all-conference player, but he's small. They got a Mark Anthony Parker. He's a leading tackler. He can tackle in the run game, but he can't cover it all. So that means maybe Eli Reardon, or if we get Jeremiah Love out the backfield. Like I said, I'm expecting explosive plays all over the field. Like, we should go, like I said, 50 burger. 50 burger. Let me see what else we got going on up in here. What was them 500 yards at? I can't find the offense. Here it is. Notre Dame, 458 yards against Boston College. 442 against USC. 485 against, who was that, NC State? 385 against Boise State. Like I said, I'm expecting an Arkansas, NC State type of performance. 50 burger. Like I said, the offense, they're not gonna be able to move the ball. They offensive linemen look small too. And North Texas was blowing them off the ball. And like I said, you take North Texas, they scored 31 on Navy. Then you take Notre Dame. Notre Dame is at least 20 points better than North Texas, if not more. Then you add that on. So like I said, 52-14. They special teams, bad. Bad. Where that at? Where that at? Oh, the kicker is pretty good, which we don't know nothing about. Can't relate. They kick a 36-36, but 6 or 7 for, I think it's like 48 yards and under. If everything other than that, bad. 5 for 11. The kickoff is bad. The punting is bad. 55th in punting. And they give up a lot. I should have wrote that down. They give up a lot of yards, return yards. So that means Jadarian Price and Jordan Faison should have big days with the special team. Which brings us to the elephant in the room. And I say big ass elephant. The kicker. Noah Burnett is scheduled to be the kicker. And I think that Notre Dame, this is what everybody else is saying too. Pick one. You got to pick one at this point. Because you can't have your kicker going out there thinking that if I miss, then my job is in jeopardy. You got to stick with him. Especially these last couple games because 9 times out of 10, you're not going to need the kicker to decide a game in these last 4 games because you should be dominating by so much. But at least get him out there. If he miss, let him be able to come back from a miss. If he give him a chance to get hot first. You got to give him a chance to get hot. That's pretty much the biggest weakness on the team right now that I can see besides the inconsistency of the offense. Like I said, they are scoring. They are averaging a lot of yards. They almost getting 500 yards a game, but they're not really scoring a lot of points. That correlates to that. So sometimes you got to correlate because teams are doing either one or the other. They either stopping the run or they stopping the pass. And Notre Dame is figuring out a way just to how to win the games, which I'm happy with right now. And I think that will happen in the playoffs too, but you do want to be a little bit more balanced, establish a little bit more identity as far as the offense, which, I mean, we all know what our identity want to be, which is give the ball to 4 and 24 and let everything else revolve around that. But see, as we have seen, as C.J. Carr has ascended, which I said, to the best quarterback in the nation, I think, in my humble opinion, I think C.J. Carr is the best quarterback in the nation right now. 66% completion percentage, and I think he's like over 2,000 some yards. I don't know the exact numbers right now. Like I said, I don't really care right now about the numbers. It's about how we look. We didn't look good last week against Boston College. I'm expecting a rebound this week. I'm expecting a little belt to be put to a little bit of ass this week, and I'm expecting a 52-14 Notre Dame win. It's your boy Black Irish. I will be coming at y'all either maybe tonight or tomorrow with a profile piece on running back Aeneas Williams. Because I think he should be commended for the job that he's doing as a player that was a third string and he played as a third down back last year to be basically relegated to special teams, and he's been handling that, as far as I know, with maturity, and he's still been a team player. So I will be coming at y'all tomorrow with a piece on Aeneas Williams, running back for Notre Dame. But that was my breakdown for the game. I'm predicting a big Irish win, like I said, 52-14. On your parlays on that FanDuel, go way up on whatever the numbers is. I haven't looked at the numbers yet, but when I put my parlay down, I'm going to let y'all know what I do. All right, it's your boy Rovon Hill, a.k.a. Black Irish. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Man, holla back, boy.